What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. This time we have Eric on the left playing his Titamon / Eyesmon Turbo, and we have George on the right playing his famous Red Hybrid. So Eric is going to start us off. He's going to hatch his pre-release Sumimon, go into the Gabumon, and then go into Ginkakumon to pass over to. George is going to put Flamemon in the raising area, play his Analog Boy, right? And he's actually gonna get the other piece to the puzzle. So he's gonna get the Ancient Gray most likely, yes, to hand. And then so if Eric leaves him at 3 memory next turn, he can go into his play. And there you see he added a one of the hybrids and a tamer off the Flamemon. So we'll see what Eric does. Here he's just thinking whether he wants to promote. He does have to worry about an Atomic Blaster, that's for sure. He's gonna promote Digivolve into Black War Growlmon. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen Black War Growlmon, but it's still a pretty good card. He decides not to Digiburst. He's gonna play the Devimon. Very crucial, leaves him at 2 memory. And Eric, the purple player, really does love his 2-drop rookies, and it did work here, right? Because the hybrid player is not going to get his full combo off. So he's going to go into the Agunimon. He's going to choose to swing at security, and he's going to activate the effect, pay 2 memory, go into the Ancient Gray, draw a card off that, swing at security for 3 checks. So 1, 2, 3 hits 2 Eyesmon and a Guilmon. At the end of the turn, Ancient Gray dies. He plays the Flamemon, analog effect. So he does get to choke him at 1 at least, right? It's pretty good. So not lethal just yet, right? Eric still has 2 security. George still has all 5. I'm just trying to see what his hand is. It seems like he has 2 Zwarts in his hand. So he's going to Digivolve into Titamon, passing over 3. Very risky, but the hybrid player, George, he doesn't have any tamers right now that he can Digivolve on top of. So not too bad to pass him over 3. Here, he's a really neat play. So he's going to activate Titamon's effect, discarding Eyesmon. Since there's an Eyesmon scatter mode, he will bring it back. And the Titamon effect will bring back another Eyesmon. I messed that up. All right, Eyesmon will bring himself up, will bring himself back via his own effect, and then Titamon will bring back the other Eyesmon. So he's gonna play Atomic Inferno, swing with the Flamemon. It does die in the first check. If that survived, that would have been GG. Yeah, 100% would have been GG if he had lived that check. Unfortunately, it is not the case. But that Titamon is looking scary. He's going to pass over, leave him at 2 memory. That might imply that he has an Ancient Gray, or I mean an Emperor Gray in hand. But he's going to go ahead. Eric's going to swing with the Titamon. He's going to get a few effects here, right? Because that's a full stack. So he has a Black War Growl, he has a Ginkakumon, he has a Gabumon, and he has a Sumimon. I will not say everything in order because he does do it a little out of order. So he's going to Gabumon effect, draw, and then discard Nidhogg. He'll gain a memory. He's going to pop the Devi to restand off Black War Growl effect. And here he forgot to draw a card from the Sumimon. So George is thinking that Titamon dies, but he does get an extra 2000 DP, I believe, because he activated that effect, right, to discard. And then he's going to draw off the Sumimon and then gain a memory. Off the Ginkakumon. So with that swing, he did gain 2 memory, right? And George was letting him know, it's like, hey, you got to do all these effects before the checks, my guy. Which is true, right? That was a little out of order. But he's going to swing again. The Gabumon is not once per turn, so he will get to draw a card and then discard another Nidhogg to gain another memory, 2 checks. And those Eyesmon did come into play last turn. So he's going to swing at security with both of them, and that's game 1. So purple takes game 1. I actually really like Eric's purple deck. It's very low key. First you're like, oh, it's just Titamon, and then he rushes you down with all these Eyesmon. And the Titamon swings for a lot of damage with a Black War Growl under. But yeah, if you notice, that was a really cool play. Discarding the Eyesmon summoned itself back, and then the Titamon itself played a different Eyesmon from the trash. Really, really good play. So we're moving on to game 2. You'll see we have the timer in the back, and that's just to keep us on track, you know, because I hate when games go over an hour. It should 100% only be 50%. I mean 50 minutes, 50-minute matches. Like, I hate when Digimon matches take an hour and a half. So he's gonna make Eric go first. He hatches Demimera, that's his one of egg. Goes into Gabu and then goes into the jamming Eyesmon scatter mode. And then George's gonna go into his own champion. He goes into the Agunimon. I wonder if that means he has the Ancient Gray in hand already. And here he's thinking a bit. It might have thrown him off because, I mean, he had 5 security and then the Titamon swing. Holy cow, that was an OTK, right? Yeah. 4 swings off the Tita and then 2 Eyesmon for game. He's going to swing with the Eyesmon, affect the Gabumon, draw a card, discard a card. So he discards Eyesmon scatter mode. It actually dies. Look at that. It didn't have jamming. So he's going to get massive value. Draw 3, discard 2, and then Demimera, draw 1, discard 1. So he's going to draw 3. I saw he drew a scatter mode, a Nidhogg. Discard Nidhogg, gain a memory. He needs to discard 1 more. So he discards Eyesmon, and since he has scatter mode in the grave, he will get to play it for free. And then discard another scatter mode, another Eyesmon, and it'll come out. So yeah, that's why Eyesmon is getting limited, right? Next format. That's pretty good. So he's gonna go to 0, add the Nidhogg back to hand. That Nidhogg, he doesn't even summon it. Honestly, he just uses it for the discard fodder and the gain of memory, and it's still pretty good. So he's gonna go into Black War Growl and then pass over turn. So George's gonna promote, use his effect, go into the Ancient Gray again like last game, swing for 3 checks. 1, hits an Analog Youth. Reveals top 3. I wonder if he already has a Titamon in hand. He doesn't, so he's gonna grab that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hits a Fly Bullet in the second check. Bruh. Yikes. Yeah, so that security is stacked. So on deletion, he does get to play the Flamon. Eric is just checking. Reveal top 4. He does get to add the Hybrid to hand. So he does have the Emperor Grade now. And we'll see how he ends his turn. So still pretty even at this point, but in terms of board presence, obviously the Eyesmon coming out to play for free does put Eric ahead. He was waiting for me to upload this match. He's gonna be really happy when he sees this game. But he's gonna go ahead and just Digivolve into a Agunimon and pass turn. So setting up for next turn if he does have the Ancient Gray in hand. And that's even if, you know, like Eric passes him 3 memory, but he's gonna go into Titamon on top of the Black War Growl, discard Nidhogg, gain a memory. So that Titamon's technically a 3 cost. Nidhogg is just so good. And so he discards Nidhogg, plays the Gabumon off the Titamon effect. And again, that Eyesmon was there last turn. I think he just brought the Gabumon back instead of he could have brought back Eyesmon, right? But I think it was the only one in trash, so maybe he wanted to keep it there. So he's gonna swing at security for 2 checks. He's gonna pop the Gabumon most likely because it cannot attack this turn. If the Titamon lives, that is GG, right? Because he's gonna swing for 4 checks when he restands in total. So 1, 2, blaster. So he's trying to blaster the Eyesmon because he has 3 Eyesmon scatter mode and security. That regular Eyesmon does gain 2000 DP, so it's actually at 7, 9, 11k. So yeah, the atomic blaster just fizzles there. Very, very unfortunate. Swing for 2 more and then Eyesmon for game. So yeah, that was that's pretty good. I think Eyesmon and Titamon, it's really good synergy, right? This purple deck. Eric is really good. He's always been, you know how like George has been red hybrid for the longest. Eric has been on purple for the longest. So really two good players. This was a fun match to rewatch, and I hope you all enjoyed this match too. But that is all. Do me a favor, if you're still here, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.